What's up, guys? Hey, you want to start a side hustle? Get rich? You might want to think again about that. Stay tuned. I'm going to tell you why you don't want to start a side hustle to get rich. And let's get into this. Listen, guys, the whole side hustle thing is a mentality that really just needs to stop. Okay? And I know that I use that term a lot in my videos, and if you follow my channel, you hear me probably heard me use that term more than once. Okay? But really, it's not a good mentality. Okay? What we need to start doing, if you want to get rich, if you want to make a lot more money, is not build a side hustle. You need to build a business. We need to build a business. Okay? Because a business is not going to have you topped out. Listen, if you have a side hustle, you're working a full-time job, and you're doing your side hustle on the weekends or after work. Okay? So that side hustle is going to get you, a couple $100 or more a week. All right? And it might give you a little cushion in life that you well deserve. But in the long term, 10 years from now, you're still going to be working at that same full-time job, and you're still going to be working on the weekends on your side hustle, and you're going to become a slave to it, really. You don't want to do that, guys. What we want to do is build our business. And building our business is going to get you to a point to where you can work on your business on the side, refine it, and grow that business into your full-time business. Quit your job where you're working at now and start working for yourself. And let me tell you, from experience, working for yourself and no longer having to answer to anybody else has been the greatest blessing besides the birth of my daughter in my life. Okay, it's really changed my mentality a lot. And for some of us, we've always wanted to know, actually, we've always wanted to do something, we just never knew what to do as far as build a business. So in this video, I'm going to teach you how to build your business in 4 simple steps. All right, very simple. And if you implement these steps, then you're going to actually be able to grow a business and quit your full-time job, start working for yourself, start taking vacations and all that stuff. All right. So first off, before I get into that, go ahead and hit that subscribe, all right? Hit that like and put a comment down there. If you've already started a business on your own, you're working on a business right now, or you've done it in the past and you want to encourage other people to do it, actually to share experience, go ahead and comment down below, all right? So let's get into this. First thing you want to do, and you want to get a piece of paper out for this, is you want to make a list of problems that need to be solved. So all businesses out there are based on one thing: finding the problem and solving it. So everywhere you go, everywhere you look, there's a problem that needs to be solved. And there's so many businesses out there, then you can actually duplicate that already did the work for you and proven that there's a customer base for them. Listen, guys, there's fast foods. Why is there fast foods? Because people wanted to get a cooked meal, but they didn't want to wait an hour to get it. So these guys came up with a way, refined a way to doing it to where they can get you that burger in 5 minutes. All right? They refined it, they duplicated it, and they're everywhere. The Big M's, McDonald's, Taco Bell, right? That was a problem they solved and monopolized off of it. Let's talk about education. Maybe you're an expert in a certain field. Maybe you've already been in the health and fitness industry, and you know how to teach people how to do dieting or how to get in shape, right? There is a problem for so many people that they're looking for a solution. So say you came up with a YouTube channel and you started teaching people this, right? So as you can tell, if you did a quick search on YouTube, there's many health and fitness YouTube channels out there. So that's something you can start building on, all right? Build that YouTube channel till you have an audience, and then grow that audience bigger. And from there, you can utilize your audience into maybe selling books, health plans, just growing your business beyond that. Okay, but it all started out with a problem that needed to be solved. And listen, guys, it doesn't have to be original. Okay, all it has to be is a product or a service that can solve a problem. So if you're looking to start a, say, power washing business, right? Drive around your neighborhood and you can see a lot of dirty driveways, a lot of dirty houses. That's a problem that can be solved. So buying equipment for that is relatively inexpensive when you're talking about starting businesses. So there's an idea. For me, I clean floors, carpet, tile, hardwood floors. That was something I had a little bit of experience in growing up, but walked away from it at a young age, but returned to it in a later age after I realized that I can make a great living doing this. So yes, I grew my business. I'm well over 6 figures, and I'm living the time of my life. And if I never went ahead and made that first step, made that conscious decision to build my business, not just a side hustle, then I wouldn't be here. All right, so now that we've found that service or product that we want to go ahead and run with, now we need to know how to charge for that product or service. So many people out there don't know how to charge from the get-go, and they undervalue themselves because they're new. The thing to do is just, if you're offering a service that other people are doing already, is just do some research on reputable services, reputable companies, and just copy them. Because especially if they have employees, they have to price it at a certain wage to where, or a certain rate to where they can afford to pay their employees, pay their overhead, and make a great living, but yet still be able to pull in those customers. So they've thought all that out, all right? So you need to be right about where they're at. If it's a new service, then you just kind of, feel it out, play with those prices, and that's gonna come. And there's way too many people out there that start a business, and just because they don't know how to charge or they're scared to charge, they fail. And it's very, very simple, guys. Think about this. Most people that are starting their own business didn't come from a lot of money, so they're used to penny pinching. They're used to getting the biggest bang out of their butt, and that's understandable. But not everybody's had that upbringing. Not everybody's came from that background. There's people that actually look for the quality over the money. Okay, I'm not saying charge outrageous amount of money for whatever you're offering, but charge a fair price to where you can make a good living and also offer great service, okay, or a great product. And you're going to find your chance of succeeding in the business skyrocketing. All right, so now that we know what we want to do, we know what we're going to charge, now we need to refine our product or service. Okay, we need to dial it in. Say if you're a service business and you're, say, cleaning carpets. You walk into that business, you got the equipment you need to get you started, but if you bought a certain tool, you're going to be able to do that job in half the time and still give excellent service, right? Excellent results. So what we do as we start building our business and start refining is we start investing in tools, investing in education so that we can refine it and duplicate it, and it is actual business. Once you have it refined and duplicated and keep doing it over and over and over again, then you have an actual business. That's why education is so huge. So if you know, say, a business that you want to do, and there is a course or a school that teaches you, that's why education is huge, because you can shorten that learning curve immensely. You can go from this to this. There's still going to be some sort of learning curve, but cutting that down is going to save you a lot of money in the long run, and it's going to make life a lot easier. Okay, especially if it's a service that it's already out there. You know, people are already doing it and making a great living. So copying successful people is very, very important to be successful when starting a business. And remember, guys, anything worth having is never easy. If it was easy, everybody would do it. And at the same time, that's what makes it so special. So those that are focused and keep working at it and keep working at it until it finally blossoms into what they hope it will be, well, those are the ones that are going to reap the benefits. So I know that these steps seem pretty generic, but it's really that simple, guys. But let me tell you what the hardest thing is. The hardest thing is, for us as humans, is just taking that first step. We need to take the first step. You need to take the first step. You make that list. You figure out what you want to run with, what product or service you want to run with. Then you take that first step into achieving that goal. Listen, there's a great analogy out there that I see in some law of attraction stuff. And it's awesome because it really kind of made me understand really how it really works is you're driving down this windy, dark road, okay? And you have your headlights. And you can only see as far as your headlights will let you see. But you're driving, so the more you go forward, the farther you can see. All right? It kind of reveals what's coming up next. And that's exactly the way it is in life. And whatever you want to do in life, you got to take that first step. You may not see what's down the line, but you're going to see that next step. And then you're going to take that next step, it's going to reveal something else. You're going to take that next step, it's going to reveal something else. Something that you would not even imagine. Doorways open up. But if we don't take that first step, then you're going to stay in the same place. You're never going to grow, and it's never going to grow. So dreaming is great. I've been called dreamer numerous times, but dreaming with action, that's the key. So should you start a side hustle? No. You should start building your business, and you should start doing it right now. Because if you're watching this video, this is something that you've been thinking on doing for a while. And so the best advice I have for you right now is to put that phone down and get to work. See you in the next one.